We are live here today. Once again, is on. It's the people you love to hate. I'm just playing. Icon Sports Southeast is here. Y'all let everybody know KT them on. Boy, round 2 on Hay in the Barn Wednesday. Y'all, we got some stuff. Y'all, we got to talk about. Telling you, y'all represent your city. Represent your city. Telling you, represent your city on this Hay in the Barn Wednesday. The barn is full, y'all. Y'all see it full? It is full. Y'all see that new logo? Telling you, the new Hay in the Barn logo, y'all. Y'all get ready. It's about to go down. That's all I can tell you. Y'all represent y'all cities. The people you love to hate. Y'all, one thing about us, y'all, and I'm gonna talk about this real quick. We gonna stand on whatever we say. And you might not get what we doing, or you still got to realize some of the stuff, whenever you hear us talking in the third person, is from the media standpoint. When you hear me just talking, that coming directly from me. So, that's the only difference. Now, if I write an article about it, you probably would understand it better. But me saying it, some people just don't like KT. So anything I say, you already 99% thinking it's gonna be something wrong or something that you don't like. So, I could deal with it. I've been standing on 2 feet for 47 years, going on 48 years. So at the end of the day, y'all, whatever I say, I can stand on it. And some people just like controversy. Some people like controversy. So, they gonna stir up stuff so that, I told you. One thing about me, you can call me, we can talk about it, and we're gonna get an understanding at the end of the day. One of my good buddies from Sandland called me, and we chopped it up. And at the end of the day, I was speaking last night in the worst case scenario. I want everybody to understand that. It wasn't something that's currently going on. And some of the stuff I probably did say, it probably happened, but it's to the point where a lot of people don't understand how this media stuff works. And I don't want people to think, oh man, KT hate this school or KT hate that school. If I hate your school, I ain't gonna mention your school. That's the way KT hate. I don't have no breath. Hold on, y'all. Matter of fact, let's take this off the screen. Roger, you got time? Let me know. I know you probably can't have, but inbox me if you got time. Shit, I got time today because I don't want nobody to think, oh, KT hating on them, KT hating on that. Y'all, if KT don't like you, your name ain't coming out of his mouth. And hold on, y'all. Let me get this damn thing off the screen. Cause I want everybody to see this and hear this. I want everybody to get a clear. Hold on, let me take that off. Now, if I got something to say, if I hate you, you ain't coming out of my mouth. That's how much I hate you. And I don't want nobody to sit here and say, "Ooh, KT hating on the KT." Y'all, I want to raise the hate on people. And everybody who I hated, I got them. So, So at the end of the day, I'm not on them type missions no more. I just won't mention you if I hate you or dislike you. So, and just like me and talk, KT, you don't say nothing about people that y'all. If you don't rock with KT ain't rocking with you. I'm gonna say that. That's just the way it go. It's simple. Wake up, coach.
Wake up, coach.
And some people got it kind of confused. They thought it was hate, but y'all, we just didn't want the Rat Boys in the city. Can you hear me, Joe?
Oh yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. Okay.
I got you on Bluetooth. If you can't hear me good, I can get off this Bluetooth. Just let me know.
Oh, I hear you good. I was just making sure.
All right, great.
Telling you, but y'all, I'm telling you, man, we got a lot going on here. And some people really trying to derail what we're doing more than anything else.
Okay, well, let me stop people there because here's the whole deal. How are you going to derail somebody that's had a proven career for you over at least 25 years and your playing career, and then me for 18, almost 19 years? These other people, they have not been doing anything besides maybe coaching some park ball and being a street committee and running their mouth, and they have no credibility at all.
Yeah.
At all.
Yeah.
So who are you listening to? You're listening to nobody's. There's nothing you can do. Like we said before, unless I hit somebody in a car accident, drinking and driving, or I turn into some, and don't get your feelings hurt on this one, I'm just saying this happens a lot. Unless I turn into some priest that's touched some kid in a certain way, which that's never happened either, there's nothing you can do to derail my name. What are you going to do? Be like, he's mean, and every now and then he uses some choice words and goes off on stuff. If you don't like the intensity, get you and your kid, get your stuff, and get packing because you're soft.
Yeah.
The people you are listening to are female-type men that's all they do is run their mouth.
Yeah.
I don't ever see them anywhere. I don't see them at a gym. I don't see them at the parks. We're out there, baby. Where are you at? Running your mouth.
So, hiding behind the phone, watching videos,
smoking weed all day long, in your garage with gas cans in your car, like a weirdo. I'm gonna call it how I see it.
My thing is this, yo. Why all of a sudden everything we say is on a microscope? That's that's the thing that gets me. All of a sudden, we the haters, and we on the good side over here. Come on, man. Man, I told you them dudes clowns. Man, don't be that. The next time somebody call me a clown, I might take it out on your ass. How about that? How about that?
Man, I'm really tired of hearing about it. I mean, the only reason you bring it up is because all the hate involved. Like, man, when you got haters, you know you're doing something right. If everybody loves you, man, that's some silly stuff.
Just speak the truth about saying.
Hey, if you a friend of the world with the world, you ain't a friend with God.
Oh yeah,
real, man.
And Sam, I like that statement. Just speak the truth. But see, here go the thing.
People
The
can't handle
truth
the
gonna
truth.
set you free in the long run. We gonna speak
The
the
truth gonna
truth.
set you free, and the truth hurts. So people can't
Yeah,
handle the truth.
yeah. It's two sides to it. It's two sides to it, Sam. And you know, some people paint a narrative that Icon Sport ain't what it is because they ain't here no more. Yeah, I said it today.
Dude, who are you
Icon
anyway?
Sport ain't what it is because I ain't there no more.
Okay. How many games did the supposed person or people go to any games or go to any of these showcases? Hardly. Just the ones they wanted to show up at for the people that they're trying to clout and tout.
It is
Almost
what
like
it
some
is, Joe.
daddy ball BS, man. I mean, I don't even study them people. I don't even talk about them. So I mean, it's almost like, Coach, I just say we just quit talking about them. If everybody else
Yeah.
want to go there and listen to a bunch of people that sit in their garage with gas cans and they too high to daggum call their team's plays and let somebody else's daddy call them for what I hear in critical situations with big time game adjustments. I mean, come on, man. Ain't nobody studying you. We ain't got to
Do
name no
what
names.
y'all do. We gonna do what we do. But don't try
You
to
need to stay
derail
in your
what
own
we
lane.
got going on.
Coach, I'm going to come up with a T-shirt. You know, I already got it. I got a couple printed. Hashtag, I only wear them when I'm out working out, cutoff style. I'm going to go ahead. It's my thing. So don't go stealing my idea like half the time y'all like to do anyway. It's going to be hashtag MYOFB. Mind your own, what you think that F stand for business. Mind your own business, bro.
Man, come on.
Like you the CIA or something, little sneak squad or something, man. Hiding in the bushes, the man in the grassy knoll. Weirdo, man. Get a life. How about you get a life but worried about what other men do? I don't worry about you, dude. Could care less.
And I heard somebody make a statement one time. He miserable because he ain't got nobody. Y'all don't know, man. I've been under boy. Man, Jeff, I got to say this one. So I'm down in Mississippi, and I'm straight professional when I'm refereeing. And a lot of people can't take people being professional. So everybody try to figure out who you are, what you do. I don't communicate with them people down there when I'm in Mississippi. The guy came and told me, he said, KT, I ain't trying to get in your business, but they saying that you gay. Gay? I got fucking grown children. And a joker had the nerve to say, oh yeah, man, boy, they think you gay because you don't be talking to them. Fuck them. I don't want to talk to they ragged asses. The fuck? Gay? Married twice. And with 7 kids, but I'm fucking gay. Now y'all coming up. First you called me a hater. Now motherfucker called me gay.
Man, dude, there's a professionalism that had to be taken. And there's games you call. The best referees and officials call the game and don't even nobody knows they're there. That's the best ones. You know what I mean? You get your money and you call a good game and have an honor system and you do what you do. But at the same time, it ain't like you looking at women and looking at girls. You gotta have your head in these plays and in situations.
The only people.
Golly, you just went through a divorce like I did for almost a year. It ain't rebound. It ain't.
Motherfucker say I'm miserable.
You don't want to make the same mistake twice. You're not the one. Hey, you're not the one out there rebounding like it's the '96 Bulls and you Dennis Rodman. You know what I mean?
Exactly. I'm saying, man. Look, y'all. Keep out that, man. Whatever y'all do, man.
A better man on your own time and pick out. They gonna be real choosy. You know what I'm saying? Even dating. And dude, you been dating. And here's the thing too, Coach. How many times you do a security or did something outside of Flavors, one of them places? And you, boy, you know a neck breaker when you see one, but that don't mean you're gonna be trying to help her pay a bill or take her out to eat in a hurry. Just because
Exactly.
you on a diet don't mean, hey, just because you on a new diet, that don't mean you don't look at the menu. So I mean, I've been with you before when you've been like, just see that right there? You know what I'm saying? And we've been at a function or something, you know, at a pro game or something, basketball game or college, you know, and they got the kicking dance team out there or a lady walk by. I mean, like, you notice things like that. You a man, but I mean, at the same time, you're professional. That might be all you ever say is, Jeff, did you notice that or something? And that's it, you know. But I mean, as long as I've known you, I ain't ever known you to be no fruit or nothing like that, man.
Boy, look at you. Joe, I should have let it all out the other day, but we had so much other stuff to talk about. Y'all, it behooves me when people sit here and all you got to do is worry about another man. Y'all, it's men around here that count people's pockets. I ain't never seen no shit like this in my life. You got grown men. Oh yeah, boy, I bet he made a lick off of that. What kind of boy? Y'all really raised by women. Some of y'all really was raised by women to sit there and count other men's pockets. I ain't never seen no Ricky Lake, Jenny Jones, Maury Povich shit like I've been seeing lately. The motherfuckers say, KT, boy, you know they think you gay. Gay! Me! Yeah, because, man, you know, you don't never talk to nobody. All you talk to is the other officials and the people that's running the book. Them the only people I'm supposed to talk to. And the people that's running the tournament. Them the only people I'm supposed to talk to. But, yeah, I'm telling you, to you, God, look, my ex-wife might not agree on a lot of things. But she know that's a long way from that. And some of y'all been calling her anyway, inboxing anyway. So inbox and ask her, did she ever think that I was gay? Kind of shit is that? This the type of bullshit that runs around here. People try to diminish. Look, you cannot dumb it down KT Thorne's name. I don't give a fuck what I say, what I do. You'll never dummy it down. And if it get too serious, they won't even know you exist no more. If it get that serious. And that ain't a threat, that's a promise. It won't be no more Icon Sport Southeast. It'll be live from home in prison and Atmos. Some of y'all just be bluffing. You know, trying to start shit with real people. Man, leave me the fuck alone. Fuck boys. Yeah, I said it today. Y'all ain't hard to find. Just don't speak on Icon Sport. And I mean that shit today. I know it ain't let it all out Monday. Man, just no silly. Exactly. Sam, you've been saying that for years, Sam. The whole year, Sam, you've been saying. But at the end of the day, Jim, I had to let that little bit out because I don't want nobody to think that this shit getting that soft. Right. Motherfucker, man, this shit is not that soft. Right. I just know how to avoid bullshit.
You know, I've had it hanging up in my office. We had it hanging up in our office for years at Chestang. One of my best friends for years and in the world, and great coaching friends and mentors, Coach Sam Shelton, now over there at George County Middle School. He had a saying several years ago where we were winning a lot of those county championships in a row. He always said, haters will hate you and rate you simply because they ain't you. So, I mean, you know what, man? People, they can't walk a mile in your shoes. So, you know, until they can do some of the things you've done, we say, it's like, hey, bro, hey, here's the thing. It's come out the horse's mouth. We still got the live where one of these dudes said, man, you better check that for his resume, and you better go check him out at Sage Park. This man the real deal. He could be making over $100,000 a year doing his quarterback and training thing. But then you want to diss me? Come on, man. That's the difference between me and you. I ain't gonna diss you on social media.
I ain't gonna diss nobody. I
Because,
ain't
you
gonna
know, for
talk
real,
down
the
on no
whole, hey,
man.
no, I'm going to go ahead and say it right now. Forgive me, Father, but I'm going to say it like a real man. Because you know what? You can give your heart to Jesus, but you're going to give your ass to football like a Marine. Because that's like you. You know, that's how we coach it.
Exactly.
But I mean, Coach, it's one of them things, man. Like, in real life, what pisses you off is, you know, I know, to me, you ain't shit. You ain't
Exactly.
shit, bro. So, that's what you pissed off about. We are the shit. I'm gonna
You
smile in
know,
the hater's face when I go down the road, man. I don't need any self motivation or confidence in myself.
here go the thing.
And
These are the type of people see you doing something wrong and allow you to do it and go talk to somebody else about it. If you, one thing about me, you can call KT any day of the week. I'm gonna answer. I'm gonna answer. We gonna talk about it. We gonna come to a conclusion. That's what's wrong with the society today. The kids are jumping to conclusions and they end up dead or they end up in prison. I ain't trying to go to prison and I ain't trying to end up dead. I'm just trying to come to a resolution that, okay, this common ground. This was said. Y'all, this is a talk show. What? You can't call Ben Thomas and talk to them folks about shit. Craig Kennedy and none of them there. I mean,
why ain't somebody trying to talk about, we still ain't nobody really pissed off besides you and me talking about it. They kept their mouths shut like they don't want to ruffle no feathers, while all of AL.com and the old stanky sports writers be talking about that time up in Birmingham at the new stadium while Tigers winning, where the kid went to 5 schools and his daddy
exactly.
and all this. And
exactly.
you know what I'm saying? And them dude was throwing that kid under the bus. That's why that kid didn't go D1 or to a big D2 school. It wasn't that he wasn't capable or he's not that great. It's because of all the hoopla from the media throwing him under the bus because it wasn't the boy they liked.
Exactly. It's crazy. And then, boy, they show up to the signing day, and boy, they was on the interstate in less than 30 seconds after the damn signing ceremony ended. Couple interviews, and they was hauling ass up out of there.
They were like, I made sure I brought my Glock without the safety in the vehicle today, and I am getting the heck out of Dodge.
That's just like with the other show.
Hey,
this the thing, Jeff. This the thing. They're mad because we're not wasting time over here. We're not wasting no time. Y'all, we got articles that's about to drop. Why y'all think these people write articles? Because Icon Sports Southeast writing articles. So we got to join the article train. And I'm talking about the other media. Everything we talk about on this show is not directly about the people that's at that particular school.
Dude, you know what's funny?
Go ahead.
If you know, Larry Bluestein's huge in kind of like the guy that wrote the article the other day. I respect him. I respect all those guys for what they always brought to the table. So it's nothing. And just because we talked about, I don't know if I would have went ahead and clouded and touted them so much and put a target on them or what. I mean, you know, that's fine. That's an opinion. It doesn't take away from the greatness of the article or what you brought over the years. But at the same time, man, when people try to make little posts kind of like, it's not about articles, it's about just your film. Bro, how many kids out there right now got great film and they ain't got enough recognition and they're not getting anything, you know, like enough credit? Kind of like that kid over in Mississippi. We're here for got one picture on the internet. Dude looks like the second coming of a Brad Boxley with an Aaron Rodgers type off-platform throws, cannon arm. But if we left it over to the little Eagles old school news over there in his little Greene County or wherever we'll just say that kid's from, he would get no recognition. It'd be like when it Bodum, USA.
You wouldn't even know the kid exists.
But dude, in Florida, and that's the thing, in these big cities, that you got multiple magazines, you've got multiple websites, you've got multiple newspapers. When one does an article, 3 more do one. Hey, we're gonna write one even better for the kids. We're gonna write a little bit more, in detail. It's nothing wrong with that, man. You're giving the kid exposure. You're giving the kid more recruitable opportunities for somebody to learn about.
Here go the narrative people want to try to paint. Oh, they just writing that to cover up what they say. Y'all, everybody that roll with you don't agree with what you do all the time. Y'all, we not on an agree train. Look, Q and Jeff say it all the time. I don't agree with that. This ain't no agree train over here. It never been an agree train. Everybody got their own opinion about everything. So at the end of the day, you can't just say, oh, they about this or they about that. Y'all, every time we mention a school name on this show, it goes into a log on YouTube. If you go on YouTube right now and pull up every word that was said during the show, guess what's gonna happen? You're gonna see those schools' names. So now when somebody Google that school, now they can go back to the dog on YouTube. Everybody don't understand how this technology stuff works. So every time we mention your school, you know what I'm saying? You getting out there regardless.
Right, and I'm going to give away any of our other secrets that when they do Google searches or anything else that I have to do with that, helps that basically create more of an algorithm and a rotation. But, man, it's just one of those things where, like Coach White used to come on here last night, or when Coach Moore comes on here, it's never anything they say. Everybody's kind of like, or, and like, I respect that, or he's entitled to his humble opinion or stuff like that. But if it's you, or I, it's almost like, oh my gosh, and the blood is just like boiling. Who has time to care that much? Who has, like, dude, you go back and you like nitpicking and all this, like, that's the thing. And it's like, and then they'd be like, keep my name out your mouth. Oh man, now you gonna go Will Smith? You know what I'm saying? You gonna freak out, get your little feelings hurt. You gonna get your little feelings hurt. You need to calm down, man. You need to get your hormones in line. I could care less. You talk about me all you want to. I'm just gonna laugh about it. I don't care what you think. I know what I know. Live your life. I'll live mine.
But see, here go the thing, Sam. We have.
You don't know me.
Sam, here go the thing about the Mississippi. Mississippi is part of what we do now. And
Louisiana is part of what we do now again.
Exactly. So, we're gonna talk Mississippi football. That's just like when the people that got the other show was on here talking about baseball. Think about that now. The people, see, y'all don't think we were paying attention. The people would start talking about baseball to make people get off the show. Now they leave and start another show.
Purposely.
Until I got to a point and said,
the views would go down every time. Yeah.
Exactly.
They knew the views would go down every time.
Exactly.
And to bring up topics that were just like nitpicky, like B-word stuff. I don't even want to say it.
Yeah. But here go the thing, Sam, here go the thing. That's why we got the local media too. Them people can still talk about what y'all want to talk about here in Alabama. We gonna talk about both. We gonna talk about both over here. So when we start talking Mississippi, y'all might want to ease over to the other show. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's good what they doing. It's just the way that they did it. They tried to make it a reason why we doing it. Oh, them clowns over there, they clowning, but they used to be the main ones clowning too.
What's wrong with having a little fun? There's no you have no credibility, dude. You have no resume or reputation. Shut your mouth. Don't nobody know you on no national scale. More people know Q, and that's what pisses you off about that too.
Exactly.
Softies, they're all like, I don't like how he acts. He's so aggressive, man. This is an aggressive world we live in. You better get tough.
Tell you,
That's what's wrong with half these
we don't
kids and
even
half the
play
parents.
Mississippi. That's what I know, Shell. I know y'all don't play them. But, you know, our show is Icon Sports Southeast. We're not
Southeast
Icon Sport
Alabama, Coach.
Mobile Region.
Hold on, Coach. What you gonna do when you start finding out that there's some of our local kids that's getting overlooked by kids in Florida and Mississippi? You gonna get your feelings hurt and be like, I can't believe they really offered him before my boy over there. He's not better than him. Well, somebody thinks they are, and you don't have their accreditation. You're not a college coach. That's who they wanted.
I can tell y'all this. Deuce Knight, the quarterback over at George County, is the #1 dual threat quarterback in the country.
Yeah,
He right across the line in Mississippi.
Hey, besides KJ Lacey, people get their little feelings hurt and be like, he's a great kid. I think he's just right up there with those guys. No, he's not, because Jimbo Fisher's not recruiting him, and that kid got pushed out by that kid that's recruited at Texas A&M. Boston College is a great place and whatnot in some of these colleges, but it ain't Jimbo.
Yeah.
It is what it is, man. This is a cutthroat business. Stop getting your little feelings hurt. Half these kids
What's
aren't
going
even big
on,
enough.
Thomas? Man, we just talking about the differences of the shows and how people want us to be the little local station. We're not the local station. You know, we talk about kids all over.
Coach, they trying to be back when Mel Showers was still living. Hello, I'm Mel Showers. Local news?
No, he just talk about the different stuff, Sam, that we got going that's different from everybody else. Everybody can't go over Mississippi, and go to those schools and, But, my thing is this, y'all, Icon Sports Southeast is on a whole nother platform. And y'all, it's going to be people on here from those cities. Over in Quitman, Mississippi, Wayne County, Pascagoula, Hattiesburg, Picayune. So you talking about some football, y'all. I'm telling you. Boy, we update all the y'all by the time we make it to the Super 77, y'all gonna be shocked. I know it might not interest a lot of people locally. It's gonna almost be you're gonna have to be playing your best football to pretty much get recognized on it. That's what we saying. Our football 365 ain't gonna be just 6A Region 1 or 7A Region 1.
Man, that dude always talking about something, we don't care and all this. Man, what you better do is ask your coach when Thompson's called why y'all hadn't scheduled that game yet.
My thing, Jeff, I don't think they need to play Thompson. That's just my opinion. I don't think they need to play Thompson. That's just the way I feel about it. I don't think they need to. Shoot. Everybody want to put the carriage in front of the horse. I don't really think,
Coach, hold on. Listen to this. They be talking about not playing Mississippi. Who do you think y'all played last year at the Rock at Southern Miss for a spring game, bro? You played a Mississippi team.
Yeah.
So don't talk about you don't play. Dude, some of these kids are getting recruited or even overlooked by Mississippi kids. You just don't want to hear about it?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
That's the narrative,
This is national recruiting. This is national recruiting. This isn't, Mob Town Elite or something. Like, it ain't just about Mobile kids.
Yeah. And, it ain't no knock on the Mobile kids. But if we combine what they got going on in Mississippi with what we have around here, we going to gain more respect than just being in a little box by ourselves over here just talking about, the same teams every week. Now we can talk about the Oak Groves over in Hattiesburg, Picayune High School that's going for the 4-peat. Yeah, Picayune High School going for the 4-peat, y'all, over there in Mississippi. Y'all, they might have 10 kids on the Super 77.
Dude,
Uh,
we may start talking about now. We got Louisiana back, Evangel Christian and
yeah,
John Curtis.
John
I mean,
Curtis,
we can talk
John
whoever we want
Curtis,
to. And there's plenty of parishes down there, and New Orleans is still loaded with talent. So don't get your
Monroe
feelings
High
hurt if some
School,
kid gets off.
West Monroe High
Yeah,
School up there where Leonard Fournette played at. Man, but they won a national title a couple times over there.
yeah. I'm good friends with the coaching staff that used to coach Joe McKnight. You know, so I mean, we can take this all the way out to Texas, Georgia, and Florida, man.
Yeah,
Don't matter to me. Tennessee.
yeah.
You know, we got
But
plenty of
see, at
people to
the
scout
end of
from
the
all
day,
those places.
Sam, we don't care where we take it. The kids in Sandland still gonna be right there. Bobby Pruitt, Identity Theater still gonna be right there. Tank
Oh
Jones
yeah,
of that St. Paul still gonna be on there. Michael Dubose at Varga still gonna be ringing.
There-
It don't really matter
right.
how far we go. Those kids are still gonna gain their recognition because now it's in a bigger pool, if it makes sense. It ain't just a little local pool. We trying to branch this thing out so our kids can be on a national stage. So when
Right.
247 rivals on 3 and all them folks come rating kids, they can get the 5 stars. Easy.
And they're gonna
Because we
compare them
already
to kids
comparing
from
them
other
to
states.
those kids.
Yeah, and on a national scale, at national combines and showcase, they're gonna rank them against kids from other states. It's not just gonna be like, oh, who are they good against? This ain't park ball, man. This ain't little league, and that's a national thing too. So you're always gonna get compared to somebody from a bigger metropolis, you know.
Yeah.
And
Y'all, we trying
somebody
to,
just mentioned Florida. Oh yeah, Pensacola Catholic loaded. Gulf Breeze got some players.
yeah.
Escambia High School where Trent
Ryan
Richardson and Emmitt Smith.
Forrest, Ryan
We gonna
Forrest
be
about to
covering
play
that.
IMG.
Right, dude. Oh, and hey, hold on. Here's another reason why we're going to be covering IMG. Coach, we got our boy from Pike Road. He done transferred
Yeah,
down
Anthony
there.
Rogers. Yeah. Anthony
Yep.
Rogers.
We will be covering him.
Y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all this, and
I'll be right back, Coach.
yeah, go ahead. Y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all this. Man, we just real excited about what's going on here. We have to clear the air. Let the smoke blow through the air and clear the air, because if you don't, then we won't be able to give you a quality, evaluation on what we're doing. We really explaining. Tonight, y'all, we gonna have a special guest on tonight talking youth football here in Mobile. One of my former players, he'll be on tonight talking about the new football league that's coming to Mobile. Man, I'm telling you, it's just a lot of stuff we're gonna do locally. Sham, we're gonna do a lot of stuff locally. Who's up next is something that Roderick Moore brought up and created. And y'all, he's taking off with it. And y'all, it's gonna benefit a lot of kids here in Mobile and Baldwin County and Pensacola and surrounding areas. That's something that, a coach can send us, a parent can send us these things, or anybody credible, can send us, these things on, those kids, and y'all, we'll highlight them. Y'all, we got 3 articles that's going on the website. And those articles go out to thousands of college coaches, and, that's the thing. I don't want people to get it confused, y'all. I don't want y'all to get confused just because, y'all, we paying attention to what's going on. I'm going to say that. I know there's other shows. I know there's all that going on. But I know some people want to pick a side. It's no competition over here. Y'all, this is like Upward League does. Y'all, there's no score being taken. It ain't no 1-0. Y'all, the scoreboard is blank. We're not trying to compete with nobody. Okay. Oh yeah. But that's the deal, y'all. We're not trying to compete with them. We don't have to talk about them, but all of the y'all, we talk back. That's the difference, y'all. We're not gonna sit here and let you call us the clown show, and we just gonna be Bozo the clown. The fuck? You know, we not gonna operate like that. And y'all, this show has always been uncensored for a reason. I just don't understand, KT. You say the kids not getting looked at in Mobile. So how helping Alabama in one season? The exposure. Yeah, Sham, that's the thing, Sham. You got those areas. We want those same coaches that go to Louisiana and Mississippi to come on over to Mobile. See what I'm saying? So we kind of combine all of them together. Now they can say, ooh, George County ain't that far from Saraland. Let's ride over to Saraland and see the quarterback at Saraland too. So when Notre Dame come down to see Deuce Knight over at George County, he can say, man, it ain't number 40 more minutes to go to Saraland. So let me ride over to Saraland and see those kids. This is the type of network, Shane, we're trying to put together. The kids in the Who's Up Next are going to get looked at when we get the top kids out the way. The reason why the transfer portal is bagged up, y'all, is simply because the better players are in the transfer portal. So it don't matter if you recruiting a high school kid. You know what I'm saying? You gonna stop what you doing. Just say, should name a top college player. You can name any top college football player. If that kid jumps in the transfer portal, the whole portal is on freeze until that kid gets to his next destination. And, you know, a lot of people don't understand that. And y'all, I'm learning this new transfer portal myself. So if somebody say, yeah, man, I been knew how it's going to go, they lying. Because, y'all, I'm still learning. It's new tactics to this transfer portal daily. And sometimes some of the coaches are telling kids to get in there just to see who out there looking for whatever they looking for. You know, and then you look up the kid, stay where he at. You know, but, you know, that's the games that someone playing, you know, with the portal, especially the ones who end up staying there. You know, we played Gulfport High the last 2 years at Escambia and at Gulfport. Yeah. So, y'all, George County, Saraland got two of the top 2025 quarterbacks in the country. That's why I keep saying it doesn't make any sense for us to go to play Thompson when George County quarterback just as good as KJ Lacey over at Saraland. You know what I'm saying? Both of them, man, it's really what you're looking for. KJ Lacey is probably the most accurate passer I ever seen in my life. Y'all, the kid had a lot of touchdowns and only had 5 interceptions. I don't give a damn. Tom Brady probably couldn't have them type numbers, y'all. KJ Lacey is probably the best quarterback I ever seen. Quarterback, sit in the pocket, throw the ball. He can run it, but he choose not to. The difference between him and Deuce Knight will sit back there and throw an 80-yard perfect pass, then the next play he'll run it 80 yards. And y'all, he like a 6'4" Michael Vick. He left-handed. Y'all, he can run. Y'all, we're going to start showing his videos so y'all can see. We're not comparing the kid. It's not like we say he number one, KJ Lacey number one, he number two. We're not doing any rankings. That's why I say the concept that we use here at Icon Sport is like upward. Everybody is right there together. When we recognize you, everybody get recognized equally. But deep down inside, we know that when you got a Ryan Williams and a Perry Thompson over in Foley, them are 5-star kids. Michael Dupos at Vigo, them are 5-star kids. Sante May Williams at Saraland. Y'all, these are highly touted kids. Y'all, it's a reality. You know? So, y'all, at the end of the day, y'all, this is going to help us tremendously. This is going to help us tremendously. So, y'all, when I show an 8th grade lineman, let me see if I still got his picture on here. Y'all, I show an 8th grade lineman. Let me see. I think I deleted it. But yeah, I showed the 8th grade lineman from down in Gulfport. Now, if we got a good 8th grade lineman over here, now we make mix and match. So when these kids go to just say an Alabama camp, they gonna know both of the kids, not just the kid from Mississippi. Y'all, these are the y'all. We want more kids, like a Tank Jones. Tank Jones goes down to Gulfport this weekend and just wreck shop in basketball, and everybody in the state know it down there. He got all SEC offers. He got some other Power Fives as well. So now, by us covering Mississippi too, it's not like he invaded Mississippi. We already covered Mississippi too. So that's the concept that we use, for us helping kids. And I know coaches in Mississippi. That comes from 27 years of doing this, y'all. It's some coaches that left Alabama that went to Mississippi and vice versa. So at the end of the day, these are relationships can't nobody take away from me because I gained those relationships. I done been down to Decatur, Mississippi, where East Central at, and been down there to a 3-day camp and met all the coaches in Mississippi. So that's what I'm saying. That's an advantage that, y'all, it comes from the work that we put in. I don't sit behind a computer and watch videos. I go see a kid walk down the hall and interact with the other kids at the school before I say, oh, yeah, he big time. You can go to George County High School and just watch Deuce Knight walk around campus, and you're going to be like, damn, that's a real good kid from a good family. Same thing at Saraland. Saraland got a lot of good kids that come from good families up there. And, you can see KJ Lacey anywhere. He gonna speak to you. He gonna dap you up, talk to you, all of the above. So, y'all, I'm telling you, it's a big network of what's going on. When y'all back during basketball season, when Blunt played Baker, 247 sent their staff, Rivals, all them people had people there, to see file on them. I'm standing on the wall with the people. KJ Lacey come, I call him over there to talk to the people. I call him over there to talk to the people. This is how networks work, y'all. It ain't nothing wrong with what nobody's doing. But when you try to derail what somebody doing, try to dumb it down what they doing just to build up what you doing, that ain't cool at all. And we gonna address it. That's why Jeff on here going off. He pissed off, because he gonna address it, There's always someone somewhere working. Knowing is half the battle. Exactly. Y'all, we want our kids to continuously to work. Y'all, I got to go down now. Y'all, I'm going to Mississippi, y'all. And the people out in Theodore, Alma Bryant, I'm telling you, they going to have an advantage soon, y'all. Y'all, they got a facility down in that South Mississippi area that I'm going to visit. And y'all, they don't do them but train football players. They got an indoor facility. It's similar to quarterback country. See, this is the thing, y'all. They don't have a quarterback country over there in Mississippi training their quarterbacks. They don't have a quarterback country. But if we can get some of our kids going to the Mississippi guy and going to quarterback country, now our kids can really, see. That's exposure, y'all. What we doing is giving kids exposure. We letting them know Picayune High School exists. They going for the 4-peat this year. And they in our coverage area. Y'all, I'm going to tell y'all this, and a lot of y'all going to be shocked. Picayune starting running back signed to go to Oregon. Y'all, the 2 backups at Picayune, both of them are 4-star running backs. They are 4-star running backs. So Picayune had 3 4-star or better running backs on the same team. On the same team. Everybody getting offers. One of the kids was a return specialist. The 2025 kid, man, he ran back kickoffs, punts, whatever. And he played the offense. So these are the kids, y'all. Exactly. You know, these are the kids, y'all, that we gonna be promoting. When you promote nothing but great kids, everybody gonna watch. Y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all this. Every time Icon Sport logs on, University of Alabama, Georgia, Auburn, all of your SEC schools done found out they got a showdown in Mobile, and they talking about the kids from all over. Now we add Mississippi. Quitman High School got a running back, y'all. Colin Dear, D-E-A-R. Do your Google search. Do D-E-A-R, Quitman, Mississippi. And y'all pull up that running back down there. 2025 kid, one of the top running backs in the country, y'all. 6'2", 205, run like a 4.35, 4.4, somewhere in that range. The kid is a horse. Y'all, we did his profile for the Super 31, y'all. That thing went viral in Quitman, Mississippi. Do it matter to the people in Mobile? Yeah, it matters. Because now when the recruitment stalled for a kid, we gonna know why. We gonna see, oh, that's why he stopped getting offers. Y'all, we got to balance this thing off so all of the great players can get looked at. You know, if we only ran behind y'all the top schools last year, think about this. Y'all, and pretty much we did. Theodore and Saraland. Y'all, we was at more of their games than any other school down here. Theodore and Saraland. I finally got a chance to go see Faith Academy. Faith Academy put it on St. Paul's that night. Man, they beat the hell out of St. Paul's that night. And everybody saw the 34-7 score. Y'all, it could have been worse than that. Y'all, they beat the hell out of them folks over there. So that's what I'm saying, y'all. All of it go together. Guess who Faith Academy play in the spring? Faith Academy plays Biloxi. We cover Biloxi. So at the end of the day, y'all, now we bridging gaps. So now when our teams go to Mississippi, they can't say, oh, man, them folks cheated us. Because now you got representation there. They can say, nah, this is what really happened. And y'all, we got to get away from them excuses on why our teams lose. Sometimes we just not good enough. Sometimes we just not good enough. Ain't nothing wrong with that. That still don't mean that your team or your players on that team won't get recruited because you lost the game. You know, so, you know, that's something that, y'all, we trying to do here. Oh, yeah, Ducci. And we had that jump rocking, man. See, a lot of people don't understand, y'all. For the Theodore Saraland game, y'all, when they played, by the time they played in Theodore, man, we had so much media out there on that 50-yard line. So much media out there on that 50-yard line. Then, y'all, when it rolled around to the playoffs, y'all, we had so much more media. So these are the things that we do. Well, I'm going to say this. These are the things that I do here at Icon Sport. Because some people got credit. Some people got some credit, and it ain't all about credibility. But some people was with the, riding the train, but they was in the caboose. And some people might have thought they was driving the train. They made Icon Sport better. If they made us better, we wouldn't be on today. Still doing what we do, taking it to another level. That's what I want. Oh, yeah, it was crazy. KT, be real, homie. We don't care about this. We never will. Exactly. I understand that point, Shell. That's just your point of view. But it's going to be a parent out there who wondering why their kid not getting recruited. And now we got a source to say, hey, it might be because, they got a receiver that look just like your kid that they hadn't seen yet. They hadn't seen your kid yet. It might be they hadn't seen your kid compared to they saw your kid and it ain't what they wanted, so they went and got the other kid. So, that's what we trying to eliminate, us taking trips to these colleges, putting on their uniform, making people think that these people done gave us offers where we could have been somewhere where the people really wanted to offer us, you know. But, you know, you got to start somewhere. So I don't knock none of it. But I would rather be on a campus that these people don't offer me than being at a campus where I'm trying to get offered, you know. So, you know, that's what we trying to do. But yeah, Payne, it was crazy down in Theodore that day, y'all. It was crazy, y'all. And Icon Sport played a key part in all that, y'all. You know, I can tell you this. Icon Sport, KT Thornton, has helped more people get on the field last season than any other media outlet. Any other media outlet. Y'all, the time I cussed out the Mobile County Public Schools because I'm trying to boost up their game, and then when they found out that we had permission and still ain't got it, y'all, that's what I'm saying, y'all. It's stuff that we do too. You know, Ben Thomas, all of them, Randy King, all them folks, they know us, y'all. They know KT Thornton, rather. Now, some of the people that was with me, we had to introduce those people to them. These are the gaps that we trying to fill in. I don't want it to be this KT Thornton Sports. No. I want it to be an Icon Sports where the emphasis is not on me, it's on the kids. That's why it's an icon. An icon is somebody who stand out amongst everybody. You know what I'm saying? That's what we want out, you know, the people in our area in football world, spring football don't mean anything if you lose the game. Okay, speaking on that, I made a statement last night. What's going to happen if Saraland lose to Enterprise? Nothing. But the street committee going to talk. I'm going to tell y'all this, and y'all, I'm going to say this too. It's people waiting to see what Blunt going to do. It's people waiting to see what Viger going to do. So the spring game might not mean nothing to me, but it might mean something to Jeff. You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm using that as an example. Sometimes it's a measuring stick for parents. Some parents want to see what you look like in the spring to see if I'm going to fully invest in the fall. So that's why I say, you know, that's why I made that statement yesterday. Because I don't want people to keep putting our kids on a pedestal and then they get knocked off and they ain't there to pick them up after the game or lift them up. You know what I'm saying? You know, Icon Sport, KT Thornton of Icon Sport was the only only media that met two teams at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. Now, y'all can, you know, shoot. You know what I'm saying? So if anybody got a little bit of credibility, it should be KT Thornton. And y'all, I ain't looking for none. I was there when Saraland came back. I was there when Theodore came back from Opelika. Sitting in the parking lot. So now guess what they're going to probably do this season? You're going to have some of the other media outlets doing the same thing. Y'all see it's a copycat world? Every new show that pops up is under this same format that I got on the screen right now. Who started it? Icon Sport. Icon Sport is an icon. We start stuff. We leave it better than what it was. That's why people want to talk down on it. You can't talk down on something that's proven. Y'all, we done hit too many back roads to let anybody talk down on what we doing here. Anybody. And y'all, we not afraid to address them. We would call them back out. They grown men, we grown men. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I'm not going to allow you to, and I know you talking down and don't have some type of meeting. Ain't nothing like an understanding. But when you do stuff back door, you know, my granddaddy said, if you do anything behind a man, you might like a man. I'm going to say that again for somebody way in the back. If you do anything behind a man back and can't meet with that man face to face, then you might like men. I don't like men like that. You know, I just like coming to an understanding so the kids can get everything that they can get, y'all. I say this all the time, and y'all, I mean this. So you know, Saraland, KT, right? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, Saraland, one of the best programs down here. But you know the thing, Sam, I know this. Y'all, I done been in and out that facility up there, y'all. I done been in and out that facility. And y'all, I said live, since Saraland people want to hear it, if I had a kid, that would be in Saraland. But now we got some more options too. We got more options to choose from. One of my good buddies and one of the guys that I coached against in high school just so happened to be the coach up at Blunt now. Coach Steve Mash, great coach out at Theodore now. These people, y'all, when Steve Mash was at St. Paul's, y'all, he made his announcer tell everybody that Icon Sport was at the game that year when they played Faith Academy. And we'd like to thank Icon Sports Southeast for being here. That's what Steve Mass did. But everybody want us to talk down on Theodore. Y'all, we not. We not going to talk down on Theodore. I just so happen to have a lot of people who I like at certain schools. I like Cook over at Viger. I like Cook over at Viger. Some people say, I don't know about that. I like Cook over at Viger. Cook will listen. But Cook a straight up man, and a lot of people like the back door. If Cook, you got to go directly to Cook and talk to Cook. And man, we got a lot of backdoor men. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I don't operate like that. I don't operate like that. The only problem a lot of people gonna have with me is I'm not afraid to say what's on my mind. But it's a lot of stuff I don't say. That's the part that a lot of people don't understand. One of them coaches, one of them three coaches right there four coaches, they can tell me their whole game plan, and y'all, I can go watch the game and nobody will know before or after the game. You know. And y'all saw this in the playoffs. When our teams go play them teams out of town, y'all, that's our chance to really get behind your schools. This is why we try to stay as neutral as possible. Y'all, some teams are not as good as others. That's not our job to sit on here and say if Blunt is good as Saraland or Theodore. But our job is this. They rock with us. Viger rocks with us. Chickasaw rocks with us. Chickasaw don't get enough recognition. Because Ricky Ruffin, all his people and my people grew up together up in Choctaw County. So at the end of the day, y'all, that's another guy in high places. Y'all only deal with people in high places. I can't worry about what, people in low places talking about, but I got to know what they talking about, though, if that make any sense. I can't worry about it, but I got to know. So I won't put myself around you thinking, oh, you cool. Sam, I know you've been 100 all the way through the process. We ain't gonna agree on everything. Payne, I know. And some of the other people that's in the background, I know. But our common ground will always be the kids. Our common ground. Last year, y'all, we were running Sam video on here. Not a kid. Up at Saraland, ready to shine. Y'all, these are the things that we do here at Icon Sport. And everything we do here ain't free. I ain't gonna lie. Everything we do here ain't free. Free ain't always good for you. Free ain't always good for you. So, but as far as parents and support, I said that last year. And a lot of people didn't catch it. Every time I went to Saraland, they treated me first class. When I went by myself, they treated me. When I went with other people, they treated me. So at the end of the day, y'all, it is what it is. And some people don't like certain people because they in a higher place than them. Don't hate me because I'm moving up. I didn't develop a status that I didn't really want, But it comes with the territory. Everybody where I go, KT, KT, KT. I can let it go to my head and be on a KT bandwagon. No, it's not about KT. It's about them kids, pouring something to them kids. Y'all, I can walk up and down anybody's sideline, and y'all can ask a kid who game I ever went to if I ever said anything to any of them kids during the game. I've never said nothing to a kid during the game. That's the professionalism that they need to see more of. I don't need to know what you're thinking. I don't need to, give you a thumbs up. Now I will do a thumbs up. I do some nonverbal communication, but I'm not gonna say 2 words out of my mouth. And a lot of people say, "Oh man, you can say something." No, that's not professionalism. And a lot of people need to learn that before you try to get into this realm, because now you'll just be the little guy who I call last, and KT will be the first guy that these people call. Don't be mad because they call me first. Just because you got a couple schools, I can call those schools and get them same schools. So, I'm for y'all guys. Exactly. But y'all, I'll tell you, I love the kids, y'all. And that's one common denominator. I never forget, y'all, I was dealing with the Mobile County Public Schools last year after, what happened. And I never forget what Holly told him. He said, man, you ain't going to find another guy with that much passion he'll throw it all away for a kid. So how can you hate a person who will throw it all away for a kid? How many people do y'all know? Y'all, man, I won't even accept business sponsorships for our show. And y'all, our show come on every month. Every month. And for the people that's trying to do what we do, y'all, it's a fee you got to pay to be on this network. It's a fee. Y'all, you have to pay a fee. Icon Sport ain't missed a month. Going on over a year now, y'all. Going on over a year. We have not missed 1 month of being on the air on this platform. But some of the other people have. And boy, guess who they come back when they start talking about? First people they talk about is us. Y'all, it's different cars for a reason. It's a Bentley. Bentley don't need no advertisement. That's what we are. We don't need no advertisement. We don't need people saying, yeah, come on down and buy you a car and tell us that Icon Sports sent you. No, we don't need those type of, because it diminishes what we really trying to do. Will it help us financially? Yes. But y'all, I'd rather throw a $50 showcase and pay for our shows than to sit here and make sure the kids have Icon Sport t-shirt. Y'all, I'm going to tell y'all this. Integrity goes a long way. Integrity goes a long way, and a lot of people don't have it. But y'all, what we do here on the business side, I don't care who y'all done seen on this show. They don't know nothing about the business that Icon Sport does, behind closed doors. Y'all, we have a lot of sponsors who sponsor kids to come to our events. A lot of kids get sponsored to come to our events. So they say, KT, I'm gonna pay for 4 or 5 kids to come. I know you're gonna find some kids that are gonna need to come. So guess what I do? I call the coaches. I say, hey, coach, man, you got some kids who really need to come. Let me know. And boy, we're gonna try to get them in. And y'all, we get them in every time. Somebody sponsored some kids from Blunt. Them kids from Blunt got a chance to go to the basketball showcase. Kids from Blunt had a chance to go to the, that's why, why KT always bringing up Blunt? The people that support what we doing here. The people that support what we doing here. You want your kid? Sponsor a kid. Sponsor a kid. It keeps our network going. It keeps our network going. So y'all can learn about kids. It keeps our website. Y'all, we have a website fee, y'all. We pay every month. We ain't missed a payment yet, y'all. Our website ain't never got shut down. Never. And it'll never be. Y'all, that's the business side of what we do here. Everybody can't do it. Anybody can get on the internet. Anybody can go Facebook Live and talk. But is it a credible talk that college coaches don't mind sending people to watch your show every day? Y'all, every show we ever do, y'all, somebody from all SEC schools gonna watch it. Why Vanderbilt down here recruiting? Why they do? Why South Alabama? South Alabama got somebody that watch the show every day. Yeah, we go on a rant, and they know I'm gonna go on a rant because I'm an old football coach and basketball coach, a current college basketball coach. Choice words ain't nothing for me to say. And sometimes you got to get that stuff off your system, and somebody need to hear that. Stop holding this stuff in when people trying to dog you out, because they take that as a weakness. You know, some people say take the high road. High road don't do it all the time. Sometimes you got to confront, come to a conclusion, and end. You know what I'm saying? Confront, come to a conclusion, and just end it if it don't fit you. But man, I'm telling you, man, Icon Sport gonna always be here. We love all our schools, and y'all would be crazy. Last night, I'll never forget. We was talking about the Blunt and Vargas game, and one thing that people gonna learn about me, I know how to get your attention. One thing KT gonna do, that's what that's the expertise that I have, in the media market. But yeah, I can get hood. I can balance all that out. I can do all that. I can do all that hood talk. I can do all that. I'll go stand on the corner with you. But at the end of the day, when it comes to certain things, people don't understand. How can he do all that? It's a gift, y'all. If I had to write a book on it, I couldn't. It's just something that I naturally know how to do. So somebody asked a question about the Vargas Blunt. They said, boy, I think Blunt take Vargas. Vargas take Blunt. So I make, a little quick prediction just to see what they're going to say. Don't you think that? And everybody who know me, they know I love Vargas. They know it. Everybody know from the time I was in middle school, and them people came and spoke at our banquet. I'll never forget. When them people came and spoke at our banquet, I'll never forget this, y'all. I said I was going to Vargas. At JRT, in the gym, at JRT Boys and Girls Club, the coaches at Vargas came and spoke along with Electron and all of them. People out there football team. I said, I want to go there. So y'all, that love is deep. But friendships, but you don't get too many of those, y'all. Jeff Kelly, I call him a dear friend. Raymond Nelson, dear friend. Steve Mash, dear friend. Y'all, they got to compete against one another. They got to compete. Chase Smith, I like Chase Smith. I got on this same show last year and say, Spanish for, if you're going to do us right, hi Chase Smith. Right on this show. Spanish for, hi Chase Smith. Y'all, we do more than what I tell people. It's people that was on this show with me that I didn't even tell half the stuff that went on during the day. It really wasn't none of their business. All they was here was to talk about what they knew. They didn't know I was talking to these college coaches. Well, I ain't never seen. You ain't got to see. Dwight confirmed that last night. Right there in the barbershop, right there in his shop, we call Coach Saban on a Sunday while they in a coaches meeting. Coach Saban comes out the coaching meeting because he know I don't call them and talk to the kids. Talk with the coach, So at the end of the day, y'all, this is what it's all about. It ain't for me to, I got the connection at this school. Y'all, we have 100 fake people trying to run up in my face trying to get their kid looked at. And one thing about being from the hood, and Sham know this, Payne can know this too. We can decipher if you real or not by your works and how you act. Two things we can decipher. How real you are. So, my thing is this, y'all. We just here to help kids. And, your gift, just like John Ray say, your gift will make room for you. Your gift gonna make your child, if you're a parent on here, your child's gift is gonna make room for you. And parents, protect your investments. Your investments are your kids. Protect them. Protect your investments. You don't want nobody stroking their ego all the time. Look, Look, I never forget y'all. My nephew, he was a well, he was a 4-star. I think he probably got 5-star right before he went to Auburn. And I would always tell him, I say, man, the best teacher is the sideline. You gonna really find out how good you are by how hard you go on the sideline for people who on the field. So now when you get on the field, it's an honor to be on the field, not something that you normally do. And sometimes you're gonna go to places where you're gonna be the man. Some places you're just gonna be one of them. You know, if a kid from Mobile left here and went to Picayune High School, you're just gonna be one of them. If you went to Oak Grove High School in Mississippi, you're just gonna be one of them. So that's the thing. Everybody ran and rave over the quarterback at Mary G. Montgomery. The quarterback from Mary G. Montgomery transferred from Greene County. Now I know why he transferred from George County. I'm sorry. The quarterback that's at Mary G. Montgomery transferred from George County to Mary G. Now I know why. But a lot of people thought it was part of the rebrand, what they had going on, or the reconditioning. Y'all, it was just so happened Mary G. was right there where his family could move across the line and he can go to Mary G. Montgomery. Because he wasn't going to be, probably wasn't going to be the quarterback at George County. So they made a business, decision. That was a business decision. You know what I'm saying? That was a business decision his parents had to make to move to Mary G. Now, guess what? Now he got offers. Boston College, Now he labeled as one of the top quarterbacks in Mobile. But y'all, if he crossed that line, he'll probably be one of the quarterbacks on the team instead of the man. You see what I'm saying? And then y'all, they got an athlete down there that they put in sometime at quarterback. He's just as good as well. So y'all, this is why we need to know what's going on over across on the other side and vice versa. Who knows? Some kids over there might transfer across the line again. Or some kids over here might transfer over there. So y'all, the line works on both sides. So everything we do here, y'all, is to educate, stimulate, and congratulate kids right here with Icon Sports Southeast. And everybody can't do that. Just say a kid from Theodore mom called me and said, hey, KT, you think it'll be a good decision to move my kid to Pascagoula? First, the next time I asked him what position he play. He played outside linebacker. They outside linebacker committed to go to Ole Miss. Okay, he played DN. The DN committed to go to Ole Miss too? Y'all, they on the same team. This is the quality information. Y'all, you cannot make a great decision with poor information. With somebody they're going to say, let me call and see. Y'all, we don't want y'all to have to call KT, Jeff, nobody. We want y'all to know. That's why we put on these showcases. That's why we make sure that everything we do is properly financed without charging people to do this. Y'all, we're not trying to get a business, a $10,000 business sponsorship. And if they do give us $10,000, we're going to let all the kids come to the camp for free. That's what we'll do. Y'all, we have bills here at Icon Sports Southeast. Y'all, that's a business side. They have to be paid so we can get on here and say, boy, we lied tonight, Jeff. We lied tonight, Q. We lied tonight, y'all. We got a great live special coming on tonight. So, man, I'm telling you, it's always something great going on here. Always. And if anybody ever come to us and tell us something, and, confidential, it ain't going nowhere, y'all. Y'all, this is why I can go to a practice at Theodore knowing that they working on field goal block, and I can be quiet the whole week. And y'all, they sit there and block an extra point, they end up winning the game. The extra points that Saraland missed end up costing them the game, y'all. But Theodore worked on that on a continued. Me and Warren sat there and watched it with our own 2 eyes. And then when it happened, we were like, yeah, boy, they worked on that the whole week after the fact. But, it is, y'all, that's the integrity that we try to bring here at Icon Sport. Q was the one that got the video of Theodore Coach. It does matter. Q took that video. Know why? Because they trusted us to be on their campus. They told us what we could video and what we would let them know. Or we ain't videoing this, we just taking pictures. Or we videoing this, coach. So now the coach gave his speech. And y'all, it took them all the way through the playoffs, y'all. And they made that run that Coach Collier was talking about. And, that's the thing, y'all. That's what we want to do here. But if we ain't got a network to stand on, if everything we do is on Facebook Live all the time, we got viewers right now on YouTube. And if you ever miss a show, you can go on YouTube and watch it again. Because Facebook gonna delete it after a certain time. But man, y'all go watch all the shows. Man, some of y'all gonna be like, damn, I remember that show. Wake up, Coach. Can you hear me?
Oh yeah, wake up, Coach. I can hear you. I must have cut out. You must have cut out when I was listening to the live feed.
Oh, okay. No, I've been here the whole time talking.
Okay, I know. I had to do a little bit of work, but I wanted to make sure we didn't lose the live. I got to make one more stop, and I can get back on here in about 5 or 10 minutes. But it's been a great show so far, man. People, they needed to hear some of this. There really don't need to be a whole lot of explaining. I don't really think anymore. You know what I mean? Because like I was saying earlier, we don't need to validate ourselves when we have years of. Our resumes are even on the internet. All this, you can Google us. You can't Google these people, and if you do Google them, you may not find something you want to look at or hear.
Yeah.
So who are you listening to? You know what I mean? You gonna act like you got like some morals and things about yourself? Well, what?
I learned this from my granddaddy though, Jeff. He said a wino can teach you something. So at the end of the day, just because a wino can teach me something, he might not can't teach me, all good things all the time. But he can teach me some things.
It might be what not to do. It might not be.
Exactly.
It might be what not to do. And like that old saying goes, sometimes God takes care of old folks and fools.
Exactly. I'm telling you. So I'm telling you, man. But I felt like we had to let that part out today. Because a lot of people are thinking this, y'all, this is like the upward league for us, y'all. We're not keeping score on how many times we mention somebody in a negative way or try to demean them or anything like that, negative, in a negative way. Y'all, we just know that it's happening. And y'all, we not afraid to say, yeah, we know what y'all call yourself doing. Y'all in the inbox telling people, yeah, boy, they bashing y'all, but we not bashing y'all. We ain't bashed the team yet. So now you trying to paint a picture that KT bashes kid. No, I give you the straight up.
Right. And it's not only that, but like we said last night, how is it that somebody like Coach White Shoes can come on here, and give his opinions and people are like, okay, it should be no different.
Yeah, exactly.
No different. Don't get your feelings hurt. Step up to the plate, man. There's always going to be people talking about you. Are these the same people while their kids up there to bat or something in baseball? Oh, baseball, I hope we don't lose anybody. I'm just trying to use the comparison. Football, you can't really hear the crowd, but it's like, stop, my baby's in his backswing at the golf tournament. Don't talk about him, man. They're going to be chattering. And talking about, he can't hit. Come on, bro.
Yeah.
Keep talking, Cody. I got to drop off for a minute and make another stop. I'll be right back.
Okay. And, I don't want people to stop watching, listening to somebody else's narrative. I want you to stop watching because you done talk to me and we ain't come to a resolution on why you are angry or anything. Y'all, My phone line. If you get in my inbox with any problems, I'm going to call you, or we're gonna sit there and message and until I see that shit, we need to get on the phone. And because sometimes a message have you feeling another way. But when people talk to you, that's totally different, y'all. I'm old school when it comes to that. I ain't never been afraid. And y'all, you got coaches. They don't like talking to parents. That's my expertise. A parent, talking to a parent about their kid, y'all, I can do that with my eyes closed. Because it comes with the experience and the professionalism. I'm not trying to make everybody be professional, but sometimes you need to be. That's all I'm saying. And y'all, that's why we had such diverse panel of people. Y'all, we never said it was a staff. We just said it was a panel of people that we allowed to come on here. No other show is going to allow people come on and talk about what they really want to talk about, but right here. You know what I'm saying? And some of the stuff they might not agree. Some people don't have the tough skin. And tough skin come with winning championships. Because I never forget, y'all. I had just won my last championship. Y'all, I was at Maines, and the new principal came, and she had changed all the locks. And she had me locked up. And she didn't think it was a big deal. And I did. I'll never forget this, y'all. And y'all, I'll never forget what I told her. She said, Coach, I want to get one of them rings. I said, you ain't got to worry about it because I won't be here. Communication goes a long way, y'all. And y'all, and then I leave Maines and go coach over at Robbinsdale. And being like, damn, KT, you coach at Robbinsdale? Y'all, I went from the top all the way to the bottom and made the bottom come up to the top. Y'all, we ended up going to the Elite Eight that year, the next year, and really should have won the state championship that year. Should have won the state championship that year. And everybody in Robbinsdale, oh man, we made a great run. I said, guys, we won't ever get back. And y'all ain't been back since. Because we missed out on an opportunity. Y'all, that's how straightforward I am about this stuff. Some people had the mentality, oh, we're going to get them next time. Sometimes it's the only time. Sometimes it's the only time. And y'all, and everybody saw how the playoffs unfolded for Saraland. Clay Chalkville got beat first round by Parker. They opened up the doors. Saraland beat Hillcrest at Tuscaloosa. Easy. Quarterback was injured. A couple more players were injured for Hillcrest. And Markel said it right on the show. He said, injury is going to play a big part in the who win when it counts. By the time Theodore played Saraland, man, they had so many injuries. Y'all, and here go the thing, y'all. We knew Theodore had injuries that whole week. Y'all, we knew it. I ain't telling you what somebody told me. Y'all, we knew those kids were hurt. We didn't open our mouths. We did not take away from the game and say, oh boy, it's going to be a different game tonight. We did not take away and say, ooh, Saraland gonna run over it. Y'all, that's what we do here. We keep a level of professionalism. Now, that's one thing that I don't like anybody to kill. It's the suspense on who gonna win. And I don't care. Y'all, I done seen plenty of upsets in high school. Y'all, I coached in one of the biggest upsets ever when Viga beat Alma Bryant that year with Rush Pro. Didn't know, man, it won a writer in the state. Man, one of the scores, y'all, I'm gonna tell you the score that motivated me in that game as a coach. The guy from the Birmingham News said, matter of fact, it's Ron Ingram. Ron Ingram was the writer for the Birmingham News game. He predicted us to lose 49-0. I'll never forget that, y'all. Boy, that whole week, I said, they think we gonna lose 40. Y'all, we out there every day. Y'all, I'm gonna tell you, Brandon Johnson, the running back that year for Alma Bryant, fumbled more in that game than he fumbled the whole year. Because all we worked on that week was first man get that, hold him up, second man strip the ball. That's all we worked on the whole week, y'all. Tackle, y'all, we were tackling linemen that week. We was gonna make sure that he wasn't gonna beat us. And he didn't. But boy, we couldn't do nothing with the Nettles kid. That damn boy turned the corner. I said, he gone. The running back there, boy. Shit. That boy hit that corner and was gone. That kid was gone, y'all. I found that kid years later, and y'all, I gave him that Al McBride video. I did. I said, man, you need to keep this video. I made a copy of it, and I gave him a copy of it. Yep, sure did. I said, man, your kids need to see you. Yeah, Anton Oldham on that team, man. That team was super loaded, y'all. Super loaded. And everybody wonder, you know, they think KT playing devil's advocate. Y'all, I saw that team lose to a Viger team, y'all. A bunch of athletes. A bunch of athletes, y'all. That wasn't the best Viger team now. I ain't gonna sit here and make nobody feel like, oh yeah, boy, that team, y'all, we had lost so many games that year, y'all. Our parents were talking bad about us. The parents. Y'all sorry, mother. I'm telling y'all this, y'all. And they were talking to their kids like that. But y'all, we went down there that night, y'all. I'm telling you, it took us about an hour to get up out of there. It was that many people down there. That was one of the biggest games in Mobile history for its football. And Russ Pro was a hell of a coach. But my record 1-0 against Russ Pro. My record is 1-0 against Russ Pro. I can tell you that. But boy, I'm telling you, I never get in the pregame, man. Y'all, the band was playing in the pregame. Y'all, by the time y'all, the linemen came out of the gym at Al McBride, because we had to come down the hill into the stadium all the way from the gym. So, boy, we came down the gym. We had our ones up in the air. And, man, the band started playing, y'all. Mr. July, he was the band director. They started playing Hey in the Middle of the Barn. Oh, my God. That's why this show is named Hey in the Barn Wednesday. This show has a meaning to me. Because all I can remember, y'all, I'm getting chills right now thinking about it. All I can remember coming down that hill as a young coach, first year coaching varsity. That was my first year coaching varsity back in 1998. First year coaching varsity, y'all. Coming down that hill. And man. I was brought to Viger to coach basketball. And, and a football spot came open. One of the coaches they got rid of. And boy, they gave me that football spot over with the freshman team. And then I worked from freshman coach all the way up to defensive end coach. And y'all, we had strong side defensive end coaches and we had weak side defensive end coaches, y'all. That's why coaching matters. This is why we are, Warren did start that, the coaching matters motto, because it really does, y'all. Everybody, KC, man, you were just talking about Blunt last year. Why you on Blunt? Coaching matters. Coaching matters. Coaching matters, y'all. When they ain't got no good players, coaching matters. So I'm gonna tell y'all, see, it's a big difference. And I don't want nobody to get confused. Saraland has the coaches and the players. Some of the other schools just have great coaches. And some of the other schools have great players. So I don't want nobody to say, oh boy, so Blunt just likes it. No, I ain't gonna say that now. You ain't gonna make me tell a lie. All I'm saying is they have great coaches. And it's up to the coaches. Sometimes some are developers, some are managers. Managers are the ones who can only coach talent. The developers can coach a kid up to be great talent and win with those guys. That's what Blunt has. Blunt has some developers up there. that can coach talent once it gets to be, great. Saraland has both. So don't ever get confused. Don't apples and oranges, y'all. Tell you. Or you can say apples and grapes. Blunt purple, Saraland red. Two different things, y'all. Two different things. Anton Odom talking about good old days when Larry Howell killed us. I'm telling you. There go another kid. Nobody knew who Larry Howell was. Nobody in the state knew who Larry Howell was during the regular season. This kid became a staple and forever in a lot of people's minds in high school football off of one great game. And that one great game led to a trend of great games. It's similar to how Ryan Williams run back the punt return against Daphne, and y'all, it ain't stopped yet. It probably ain't gonna never stop. It's the same similar trend. These people will forever be in your football minds. Sherman Williams will forever be in my football mind when I sat down in the end zone at Last Stadium and watched them run a 97-yard touchdown and a 95-yard touchdown in the same game right after their defense had goal line stances to beat LaFleur. Y'all, I saw it with my own two eyes. When your eyes see stuff like that, y'all, that's just like when Ryan caught the touchdown right in front of Warren in the end zone. And y'all, I'm on the thing saying, did you see that? Y'all, those are one-in-a-lifetime moments. These kids don't come every year. They don't. These are lifetime achievement type players, that we talk about here. Hold on, let me get Jeff back on. My bad, Coach. Yeah,
no, Coach. Good, Coach. I was just going to touch on, I always tell you, I was 7th grade. It was basically when travel football started. We were playing a lot of our home games over there at Gulfport, those nice grass soccer fields over there by the woods and the water park. And, we were the Gulf Coast Pack. And Grand Bay didn't really have a good middle school football team at the time, and really neither did Alba. But, man, Alba and Grand Bay High School formed Alma Bryant. They went on a 10-game winning streak. The only person to score on them in like 10 games was Murphy. And, in a close game, they still won. But, man, everybody knew Viger was the tradition, and the athletes they were probably bringing over there and the coaching staff. It was going to be tough, to beat them. And that's where I watched Larry Howell basically be like a Randy Moss. And, so many great athletes on that field that night. But I just remember back shoulder fade was like, and, me, a young quarterback, almost just like, yeah, bro, just throw it to your tall, like, basketball guy where he can go up and make a play.
Exactly.
Just like an alley-oop. And, he just balled out on those guys, and it was amazing, man. That's one of the greatest high school football games. I'll always remember that. I remember the first time I ever went to Blunt Viger, 96, 5th grade. My grandfather took me down to Bridger Stadium, and just the people. I still don't think I've ever seen a game with that many people packed.
That was the year. That was the year when they dropped the ball in from the plane.
Yeah.
Was that the year where they dropped the game ball down on the field?
I think so, because that was the game when they actually had it on Comcast Channel 6 local
Channel
live.
6.
And and I think my boy from 105.5, an older guy, Lee Shervadian's calling the game with Rick Cleveland, I think, was one of the announcers too.
Yeah.
Those are some good. That's some good. It's on YouTube. Aaron James, man, he's on like McKinnon. You got Viger running that wing tee with reverse out pivot, kind of like Whirly Bird from under center.
That's the game where Blunt kicked the field goal. Blunt kicked the field goal to win the game. Anton Hill. Yeah. I'll never forget his name. Ended up being a great cornerback up at Alabama State. Played in the league a little bit. He kicked the game-winning field goal, y'all, and just came out of nowhere. An unsung hero out there, from a high school football game.
and that Blunt defense was led. You had So Sad, his brother. I think you had like
Oh my
Scooter
God.
playing on offense. I mean, like
Oh
a
my
lot of
God.
NAFL. What was I saying? Semi-pro legends, arena ball legends that people have flown in even for just arena championship games. Everybody knows about those Blunt and Viger teams from the 90s nationwide, just like when Viger really put them on that national #1 USA Today, ESPN, map. But kind of like because of Viger and the rivalry and Blunt winning sometimes, people, they knew kind of who Blunt was too. So,
Yeah.
that's two dynasty schools right there. Tradition matters. Culture matters.
I tell you.
Community matters. The players matter. Coaching matters.
Tell you,
All
man.
that matters.
But it's been a great show today here, Jeff. This is a
Yep,
much needed show. Tonight, Jeff, we bringing on one of the youth league organizers.
Oh, I can't wait.
Yeah, we got him coming on, one of my former players. He's coming on tonight, and we just gonna talk youth football and what they trying to do over there, with that league that they formed.
Yeah.
So,
And we may, if you got time to edit or whatever from my writing sample or whatever, we may have another Who's Up Next with at least a highlight video and the music and maybe even an article either by tonight or tomorrow morning, huh, Coach?
oh yeah.
And I'll be working on 2 more. If we've missed anybody on the article, don't worry. In the next 48 to 72 hours, if you've already got a highlight video out there of Who's Up Next or Do You Know, you will have articles. So,
Y'all, it's a big deal. Y'all, it's a big deal to be Who's Up Next. I want everybody to understand that. And
Coach Roderick Moore, great job with that, Coach Roderick Moore, and thanks for man. We should probably have some T-shirts coming out pretty soon for that.
Oh yeah.
Kind of like done things in the past.
My thing is this, y'all. Y'all support what we do, so we can continue to do what we do. And y'all, you might not understand what we're doing in the beginning, but in the long run, you will. Here at Icon Sport.
And I know some people can't take the artistry and people being multi-talented in different facets of their life that can do things besides just coach or talk to people, maybe they write articles or, do some other type of stuff. They got degrees, teach school. I mean, it don't matter. It's one of those things, proof's in the pudding, and but we do more than, so if you're kind of like, I thought they were going to do this or do that, and it's coming, I'm still coaching or training kids in the evening or cutting yards or doing something like that. Coaching on the road. So, it's not like we're just sitting around twiddling our thumbs or hanging out in our garage.
Exactly.
We're on the corner talking to the local drunk, That's not what we do.
Yeah, man. We're going to be around kids on a daily basis. And I want everybody to go like and share that showcase video that we got on the Icon Sport page and on the Icon Sport YouTube page. It's on there as well. Y'all go like it and share it. You might help a kid. You never know who might be following you. One of your followers might be following a coach that might see one of those kids. Then now they can call us and say, hey, who is this kid in the red? And we can go down our list of all the kids that are in the red shirts. And then now we can say, oh, yeah, that's such and such from Theodore. And big shout out to Theodore. Theodore and Blunt, they had 5 kids. McIntosh had 6 kids at the showcase. Mary G. Montgomery had kids there, Faith Academy. Oh, man, that's just off the top of my head. LaFleur had a kid at BC Rain. Probably had one of the top 5 kids at the entire camp. Right there, BC Rain, Sumter Central. Hattiesburg. Big shout out to the kids that came from Hattiesburg High School, the defending champs, basketball champs over there in Mississippi. They came all the way, Jeff. And y'all, just like we trying to explain to y'all, it's bigger than just the area where we're located. Y'all, this thing is like so far out there, y'all, we can't even tell you how to get here. It's so far out there, y'all. We can't even tell you how to get here. It's so many kids. I want y'all to see that running back up at Meridian High. Daniel Hill, man, 6'2", 225, running 4.40, getting recruited by everybody at Meridian High.
At a place I delivered to down in Gulf Shores, one of the biggest boating and, like, I guess you just say marine manufacturers on the Gulf Coast. There's a guy, he is one of the biggest Alabama fans. He kept up recruiting, big time since Julio was like in elementary school, you know what I mean? But he mentioned that kid months ago to me and made me watch his highlight with him, So, I mean, like, dude, that's what we're saying. This is a regional thing. People don't just watch kids from our area. They want to know who the best kids are in Southeast or nationwide that their favorite school of choice is recruiting.
Yeah. And then Jeff, it helps the kid make a better choice when they already recruiting another kid that's in our region. Now you get to make a better choice. Then now you go to that school thinking you the only running back, and they got 4 of you.
Right.
You can say, "Hell no, I'm going to South Alabama." Shit, I ain't going to Alabama. Send me to South so I can get an NIL deal and I can play.
Exactly. Southern Miss and Troy still are good programs that are looking to keep going up and up. So,
I can tell y'all this. I'm glad you said Southern Miss. Southern Miss head coach watches us faithfully. He subscribes to everything that we do here at Icon Sport Troy. Same way. So, big shout out to those schools. UAB with the new coach, Trent Differ is former Tampa Bay Super Bowl winning quarterback. He's the new coach of the UAB.
And basically the vice president and the spokesman for Elite 11 quarterback camp. So, I mean, if you're looking for your kid to, really move up and up on a national scale on quarterback and wide receiver, I would kind of go rub elbows with that guy and try to start a visitation or a recruitment process because, you might get kind of put on that way.
Look, Q made a statement the other night that people probably weren't paying attention to. If you don't have a UAB offer, then you might need to be going to one of these training sessions to work on what you're doing to get better. Because UAB is going to offer every great kid from our region.
Yeah. That's true. Very true.
So, I'm telling you, man, I'm just excited, Jeff. Telling you. I'm about to get ready to get off here so I can go watch some kids lift weights today.
Man, I'm telling you, I just had some more message me to coach. I've had, a lot going on where I had to just lift at school or family, but like spring break, I'm ready to get going every day again. So, that's another thing.
Spring break coming up for Mobile soon, man.
Yeah, I think, what is it, next week? I thought it was this week, I guess it's
well, we real close to spring then. We getting really close to spring now, Jeff. Because once Mobile.
I cannot wait to be at Rattler Stadium. I guess that's what they're going to call it for right now in Tolmanville. That's going to be an historic day right there.
Oh, my God. And then the following week, you get to go to Viger Woodpack Stadium to see Viger and McGill.
Yep. Yeah, I'm probably going to have to – I'll have Hearts that day in tradition from coaching and but on the LaFleur day, I think I'll get me some Rogers barbecue at the T. Might have to meet you in the parking lot or something,
Coach, I'm going to Hearts after the game. Shit, I'm going to Hearts because I don't want to go to the bathroom during the game.
I hear you. You're right.
Look, I don't want to test out all the facilities.
Yeah, that bathroom may not be ready like we think it's going to be.
I'm telling you, I don't want the toilet to overflow me.
Hey, if you ever had to use the bathroom at Old Pritchard Stadium, you probably got an immunity to everything. You didn't even need you probably didn't even get COVID. Boy, telling you.
Man,
but nothing like Pritchard Stadium, man. I'm telling you. there'll always be a piece of my soul and spirit in there with those kids about 5-10 minutes before game time, and it's like they throwing a party in the club and they're getting crunk for the game.
Man, come on. I'm telling you, man, I've been going to a lot of these workouts, and man, they be having that music blasting. And then, boy, man, I'm telling you, Jeff, it ain't nothing like walking in and the kids say, "They go KT, they go KT." And boy, you hear them,
Mm-hmm.
but by us being so professional, we know not to buy into, just allow the kid to show themselves. And, we don't go over there, I might point at them. I see you, what's going on? And then they come and shake your hand. Man, I'm telling you, the parents are doing a phenomenal job. Y'all are doing a phenomenal job with y'all kids.
Coaches too. Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Coaches too. I've noticed
Oh, yeah.
a lot of young men, instead of looking down or giving you one of those dead fish handshakes, they got a firm handshake, looking in the eye. You ask them their name, position, what grade they're in. They tell you like a man.
Exactly. And, my thing is this. Me and Jeff had to flush our toilet this morning. To get all that out of our system. We had to flush it out. I know some people gonna go watch the show. Man, it went off. But we human. We human. At the end of the day,
that crap out of you.
You gotta get the crap out of you. It'll kill you if you don't. It's somebody, somebody probably can't even, have a bowel movement somewhere, y'all. We gotta get them bowels out of our system.
Yep. You gotta have a cleanse. You gotta have that cleanse. You gotta stay clean.
Tell you, that colon cleanse did me good.
When they say, "Oh, no, professor," woo!
Woo! Might blow your head off.
Oh man, I might have to watch that tonight. Just a scene. Good laugh right there.
Telling you. But yeah, Coach, it's another great show. Somebody in the weight room right now. Yep. Somebody somewhere got a group of kids in the weight room getting better. Keep pushing them, Coach. I hope y'all got us on y'all screen.
That's right. As my dad always told me and my brother, and I've had a lot of coaches that said the same thing, and like some great ball players, it seems like it's went around a good topic of discussion to always bring up, when you think you're working hard, work a little bit harder. And every day you think about taking a day off and not working hard, there could be somebody else out there that wants what you are shooting for too, on your goals and aspirations of a scholarship or playing pro ball one day. So, don't get outworked by that person that may show up to the camp from another city or another town, and you think, well, I'm the best big fish in this small pond. There may be big sharks in the water from big lakes and rivers.
I'm telling you.
So outwork them all, man.
But yeah, Jeff, we about to get out of here.
That's right. Lunchtime, baby.
Lunchtime for me. I ain't ate nothing. I've been eating Icon Sport. I ain't on Wednesday. Y'all get ready for the show tonight. It's gonna be a good show tonight. Y'all get ready.
It's going down like young.
Tell you, meet me in the trap. It's going down.
That's right. You're coaching the cut.
Telling you. Well, I got to do this. I got to get this. Got a couple things we got to get out, and then once we get that out,
oh yeah, there'll be.
It might be a little later, Jeff, when we drop that article. Might drop that article a little later.
Oh yeah, that'll be huge, man. Huge. Looking forward to it. No doubt.
So, but y'all, we done went over today. I thought I would have had these 30 minutes to to do the article, but we'll do it later on. Got to go watch some kids get better. Get better Wednesday, y'all.
All right.
Get better Wednesday.
Yep.
But yeah, I'm KT Thornton.
I'm Jeff Ford.
Y'all, we are out of here. Peace.
Peace.